anything I say about my family results in a torrent of abuse from the press, I've made it very clear that this is something that needs to be done. It would be nice if we did it as a family. I believe that, again, from a service standpoint and when you're in a public role, that these are the things that we should be doing for the greater good. But I'm doing this for my reasons.
Keep moving now, please.
I think paranoia it's a very interesting word, because yes, then it could be paranoia, but then when you're vindicated, it proves that you weren't being paranoid. Same with my mother. There is evidence to suggest that she was being hacked in the mid-90s, probably one of the first people to be hacked, and yet still today the press, the tabloid press, very much enjoy painting her as being paranoid. But she wasn't paranoid.
In the case of my flat burglary, yeah, it was quite spectacular in that the whole door had been taken off its hinges. It's a big walk up, like 4 floors up. And yes, they'd been through the flat and nothing was stolen. They'd been there to get information. And a lot of information about the interior and the contents of my flat appeared in newspapers a couple of days later. And there's never been a burglary before or since. I don't hold massive grievances against the foot soldiers or these guys who did this stuff. Not against them, but I remain bitter and determined to exact justice on the executives who commissioned this stuff.
I'm really happy that we've been able to come to a settlement. I mean, this has been a bit of a horrible year for me and all the rest of my family. And so
Charlotte! Charlotte! This way. Do you accept the apology, Charlotte?
She was in a really bad way, and that was straight in the press. Straight in the press. No idea again where it came from. Like they were fair game. Like I was fair game. Why was I fair game?
It was him.
James?
When something like that happens, it makes you feel very vulnerable because you've lost control of the story, of what you want to tell and what you don't want to tell.
First time in history, in a main party, the majority are women members of Parliament, and Labour has managed